More shots in more arms. How Idaho is expanding its vaccine eligibility.
Tracking scattered rain and snow showers, even the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm this evening. But I've also got sunshine in your forecast. I'll tell you when that arrives next.
Cinderella is alive and well in the NCAA tournament this year, and one of those Cinderella teams has a local connection.
Plus, the legendary Gonzaga mustache is going viral.
We'll tell you how it's making history ahead of the big game.
We're in a much better place than we were a year ago, for sure.
A big announcement from Idaho Governor Brad Little today. The state is once again expanding vaccine eligibility. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Tom Sherry. Whitney is off tonight. Well, he announced that on April 5th, vaccination appointments will be open to all Idahoans that are 16 years and older. But effective immediately, North Idaho counties can now begin vaccinating all Idahoans right now who are 16 years and older.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley investigates why Idaho is ahead of schedule. Amanda?
Good evening. Idaho Governor Brad Little announced that all Idahoans over the age of 16 will be eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine on April 5th. But North Idaho counties are jumping on this new phase now. Panhandle Health District announced effective immediately all Idahoans who are over the age 16 and older are eligible to get the vaccine right now. The Idaho Department of Health and Welfare explained the decision to expand eligibility a few weeks early is partly because of reports from providers. Many Idaho providers reported having unfilled appointments, and they are seeing more vaccines available than there are people coming in. Idaho health officials say they are seeing hesitancy among people who are eligible to get the vaccine. It plans to roll out a campaign today to address this. Director Dave Jeppinson identified 3 categories of hesitant groups: those who do not believe in vaccines and will never get one, those who do believe in vaccines but are waiting to see how the vaccine goes for friends and neighbors. He described the last group as busy parents who want to get the vaccine but are busy, or they are waiting for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine for the convenience of a one-and-done vaccine.
I thought it was going to take at least a year to get to the point where we are now.
I talked to a 17-year-old Idaho resident today who just got her vaccination this afternoon. She asked to remain anonymous, but told me she is already eligible for the vaccine because she works for a local dentist's office. She's surprised, though, at how quickly Idaho has moved through the vaccination phases.
I think it affects people differently, all ages, so you could be affected really badly at my age, and just those long-term effects, like what they're doing, I just don't know if that's safe to take that risk. So I think it's awesome that they're offering it to people older than 16.
Idaho health officials and Panhandle Health District says it is taking an educational approach to Washington residents coming to Idaho to get the vaccine. They reiterate to providers and patients that only those who work or live in Idaho are eligible for the vaccine. Now tonight I am at the Northwest Specialty Clinic in Post Falls at the old outlet mall, and this provider has already jumped on this new vaccine phase. It is offering the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, and the clinic says it does have first dose appointments available for this week right now, and they ask that you call ahead to schedule that appointment. Reporting in Post Falls tonight, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Well, taking a look at the most up-to-date data on vaccines when it comes to the population fully vaccinated, 12 to 16% of Washington residents have both doses of the vaccine. In Idaho, 12 to 16% of residents are also fully vaccinated. Again, this is based off of CDC data from yesterday, March 23rd.
Meantime, across the nation, according to the CDC, about 14% of Americans are fully vaccinated and 25% of the population has received just one dose. But there is still a long ways to go before we could see so-called return to normal. But in order for that to happen, health officials say at least 70 to 90% of the population must be immune to the virus. Let's pause from the headlines for a second to talk weather. And Tom, kind of a mixed bag today in weather-wise. We saw a little bit of sleet and then a little bit of sunshine as well.
Yeah, and then the rain and the clouds right now. Low clouds expected in the overnight hours. Take a look at the weather headlines. More of this expected this evening, and then we'll look for just cloudy skies overnight. I've got a few lingering showers on Thursday, but computer modeling has most of that occurring to the south of Spokane. How about some sunshine? That's the way we like to end our work week. Friday should be mostly sunny, and then we'll look for more rain and snow showers to redevelop Sunday night into Monday. So for right now, we're at 42 degrees. As you can see, the wind is out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Again, it's just a damp day out there. Snow falling in areas of northern Idaho and mostly rain across extreme eastern Washington and also down into southeastern Washington. Here's a closer view of what we've got going on. Again, a few showers here in the Spokane area, out towards the Spokane Valley, and then as you get into the higher elevations of northern Idaho, falling in the form of wet snow. Look for an overnight low of 33 degrees. Should get up to 51 tomorrow, so it'll be warmer than what we saw today, as we only saw highs in the 40s. The weekend not looking bad. We've got partly cloudy skies on Saturday and 58. Sunday, mostly cloudy, but warming up to 61. And then we'll look for some rain showers, rain and snow showers maybe to develop Sunday night into Monday morning. So I'll have a look at your 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Always like it when it works out, but the weekend is nice.
You bet.
Tom, thank you very much. Well, check your bank accounts because another batch of $1,400 payments are being sent out this week. In fact, some direct deposit payments will hit bank accounts today. It's important to know the Treasury Department and the IRS, they say a large number of the payments going out now will also be mailed. So those who don't see a direct deposit today should watch their mail carefully for a paper check or a prepaid debit card. Officials said that additional batches of payments will be going out on a weekly basis moving forward. Well, coming up on KREM 2 News at 6 tonight, a developer wants to help combat Spokane's housing shortage, but the Washington State Department of Transportation says the proposed location may cause severe safety concerns.
So in the past decade, the DOT says 5 people have died while traveling from US 195 up to I-90, with 9 others being seriously injured. City Council is currently reviewing a plan to add a dense housing and commercial space development in Latah Valley close to the highway. DOT says that adding a development there will only cause problems as the highway is already overpopulated. Regional Administrator Mike Gribner says that the 5-mile stretch of road wasn't supposed to accommodate as much infrastructure as we have now.
The connection between 195 and I-90 is at capacity. It's not very comfortable to drive when the system is full.
So the question is, why not add additional safety measures to the area? Well, the DOT says that may cost more than $300 million. The DOT ensures they are trying to come up with a cheaper way to make that 5-mile stretch safer, but they warn that that could take months or even years to decide on. In the meantime, the council will be looking further into the proposal and more details on this proposal on that development we'll have for you on KREM 2 News at 6 o'clock.
I spoke with your mom today. She said if you make it to the Sweet 16, you have to shave your mustache. Did you know that?
I did not. This is news to me, but you know what? I think after this game, she'll be okay if I keep it.
Mom's orders, Drew. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's right. Well, the Zags in the middle of their quest for a national title, and right now at the center of it all is a mustache that's gone viral. Drew Timmy's facial hair has become a popular topic all across the country.
Yeah, KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones explains why the mustache is now in the Spokane Hall of Fame for hairstyles.
What's up, everyone? Today I want to talk about Drew Timme. This is a guy who gets absolute buckets on the court. His footwork is impeccable. He can't be stopped, and now the nation is falling in love with this mustache.
He scored a very quiet 30 points.
I just photoshopped his mustache onto Corey Kispert's face because I was like, I wonder what it looks like.
People are fascinated with Drew Timme, and that's because it's hard not to notice him. He's a 6'10" basketball player with facial hair that makes you think of another athlete who used to live nearby.
Hello, Gardner Minshew here.
Timme's just following in the footsteps of those who paved the way for him. Remember Adam Morrison? He had kind of a unique mustache and long hair thing going on. And then there's Kelly Olynyk, who would comb through his hair right after hitting a three-pointer in someone's face. A new time has come, and now it's all about the Timme stash. I feel like if you're confident enough to wear a mustache like that, think about this. If you could grow a handlebar mustache, would you do it? I feel like, I don't have the ability, but I would grow it at some point in my life. On top of his amazing mustache, he's just a really good player. This season, he's averaging nearly 19 points a game and grabbing a little over 7 rebounds. To go along with those impressive stats, he's shooting 65.5% from the field. In other words, it's not too many defenders out there who can effectively guard him. I make no mistake about it, this guy is a problem when he's out there on the court. He's an absolute superstar at Gonzaga, and I think the whole world is being put on notice right now. You can see how he just goes out there, he gets buckets like it's nothing. That's the type of person you want on your team. And he has a great mustache. You gotta love it. The Timmy stash is already legendary, and I can only imagine that legend will keep growing as the Zags make their way through the tournament. From Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, Crim 2 News.
I mean, at this point, I say you should keep it, right? You don't want to mess with the flow,
Don't mess
right?
with anything. Absolutely.
Right.
Keep it until they win the championship and he gets picked in the NBA draft.
Yeah.
Then
I'm
if
on
you
board
want to
with that.
shave it, go ahead.
By the way, after vacation, I shaved a mustache one time into my face, and my wife looked at me and she turned right back around and walked out the door.